I'm your host, Farbo Louis. One three. You hear me? Uh, damn. I gotta upload this music and drop today. But yeah, we talking boxing. I don't let nothing marinate. We get straight to the sauce. Everything saucy. Whip it to the oils, Mr. Arm and Hammer. You know, shout out all the guys. Shout out the gang. Shout out the H Money Mob. You feel me? Shout out the mob. H Money, my guy. You know, it's all mob ties over here, baby. You feel me? It's all mob ties over here. Shout out, shout out my guy H Money, MOB. You know, it's everything, man. It's everything. But besides that, we talking. We gonna stay lit. And, boxing right now, it's a lot of fake news going out. It's a lot of fake news being presented. It's a lot of propaganda that's taking place in boxing. A lot of people don't want to talk about it because they're scared that they're going to get shadow banned. A lot of people don't want to talk about it because they getting paid by these promotional companies to promote and create a narrative. It's all propaganda. It's a lot of promoters that's ducking fights. I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna say it. We can't blame the fighters because we don't know how. Well, some of us do, but a lot of us don't. We don't know how these contracts be fulfilled. We don't know how a negotiation comes before a contract. So we don't really know nothing. But what I'm seeing, and I've been seeing this, and I've been saying this, it just was with the Williams Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson. The reason I say that because we watch, I keep telling y'all they like fighting in Roddy and they like fighting in different countries because they don't get blood test or urine test. There's no testing at all. And it ain't even that. It's every Roddy card, every Roddy season card. There's no testing, y'all. There's no testing. And one thing that I seen and I peeped, this not even about Roddy because I don't really. I'm gonna be real. I might say what I say about Turkey, but I don't blame Turkey. Turkey got good intentions in boxing. He has real good intentions in boxing and what he want to do with the sport. But then you got these promoters that's behind him. That he's linking with making these fights happen. These promoters doing a lot of soft things. These promoters is ducking. And the reason I say that, because Tevin Farmer said they never piss test. Cool, we heard that. And I'm going to talk about that. And I'm going to make videos about that, telling y'all that I've been telling y'all these people ain't testing. But we watch, like Eddie Hearn, no, he had good intention before, but right now he just a snake in the suit. They don't want American fighters to have these titles. We seen it with Deontay Wilder. We seen it, Tio saved the day when he beat Loma. Nah, I mean, then we watched Teal go to Australia. All right, Teal got dropped, but he dropped Cambosa and he won. But he got robbed. Same shit happened to Pacquiao. But these are the things that goes on in boxing. And the part that I'm getting to is, all right, we watched Williams Zepeda step out. He said he don't want to fight Shakur. We watched Kid Austin step up. Then we watched Oscar go on Thursdays. And he did some corny shit, but he had to take it down. He's like, yo, how you want to fight a prospect? Bro, he's not a prospect no more. He's ranked number 2 in the WBC. So how the fuck he's a prospect if he's ranked number 2? That makes him a contender. He's ranked top 5, but he top 2. William Zepeda was number 1 mandatory. Now it's Floyd Schofield. So that's who Shakur what? That's who he get. And you really try to block that fight for your fighter. It's crazy. And I tell people it's crazy. And this is the shit we gotta, as boxing fans, call out. Because we seen a lot of these promoters duck fights. We really watch Oscar De La Hoya come out and say, oh, Shakur, you want to fight a prospect that's 10 in this. Like, bro, it doesn't matter about the 10 wins. If you're an Olympian, you get fast track. And I blame that on Lomachenko because Lomachenko said, oh, I want a title fight. So he got a title eliminator with Salido. He came and got beat the fuck up by Salido. So Top Rank figured, like, all right, what we're going to do is, by your 9th, 10th fight, we're going to give you a name. So there's a difference when you beat an ex-champion and beating the person for the belt. Like I say, this generation of fighters, Tank and Canelo, for all of them in their prime. Shout out to Tank and Canelo. Everything Tank saying about a title, You know, you get a title to make the money that Tank's making. So if Tank already making that money and he don't need a title, why should I grab that title? Excuse me. Then we just watched Bud over there, you know, at the PBC convention, you know, getting his foot wet. But I don't understand how Bud become the mandatory for Fundora when Virgil is the mandatory. Virgil the one that have the intern champion. So Virgil is the mandatory. You understand me? I don't like this. It's just weird. Then when I looked at it, I ain't see Bud ranked in the WBC. You know what I mean? The time he fought Madrimov, people got to remember, Madrimov, he ain't win a belt. He was handed a belt. He was the intern champion. He going to Cuba around. That shit crazy. You know, he had that, Turkey had that Roddy belt, but that's why I say it's these promoters, man. It's these promoters that's using fighters' name to promote a fight. You understand me? That's how I look at the situation, you know, because I just watch, I literally watched the whole podcast when Turkey said, no, everybody knew Bud and Ortiz was supposed to fight. But I wish they had like live comments, because I would have been like, bro, y'all burnt Bowenchuk. Y'all burnt the shit out of Bowenchuk. I mean, I'd rather see Bud and Bowenchuk. Know what I mean? But now Oscar, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that. I don't believe Turkey sent Bud a contract either. And the reason I'm saying that shit is because, all right, Turkey literally said, y'all sent Bud a contract. I talked to Bud on the phone. He said that he's with his family and he's injured. The nigga never said he was injured. So that's why I'm like, these promoters trying to get paid. Like you said, bro, these promoters trying to get paid like fighters. It's these promoters that's ducking fights. I don't blame the fighters. Because if you a boxer, I don't give a fuck. If you Joe Cardina, nigga, you can fight. You're not giving up. And it's not the fighters, because these fighters, they go ahead and train. It's these fucking promoters, man. We got these bad promoters that's out here. Because I'm going to be real, I ain't like how Oscar came out on Clapback Thursdays like a week or two ago, said Floyd Schofield ain't ready. Then he deleted his whole situation. Bro, the young guy is ready. He ranked number 2. You understand me? We got to stop this shit. If you rank number 2 in any body sanction, bro, you ready. Even if you rank top 10. I don't mind a champion fighting a top 10 fighter, because he giving him, you know, the opportunity and chance. But it's these promoters that's dunking. And I just watched Eddie Hearn talk shit about Jaleel Hackett, and I'm going to post it on my short, saying that he's not ready. Bro, he won the fight. He won the fight. You made sure your fighter got robbed in Puerto Rico. And this is the crazy thing. That's why I say he can be like, when you watch the undercard, and I'm Puerto Rican, a lot of the fighters won. But the Jaleel Hackett fight, Jaleel won that fight. Everybody else, them niggas won. Them Rican niggas won. But when Africa came on, you robbed your own European homie. No, I'm going to keep it real. Oh, Africa did a good job. It was a good fight, but he didn't take it. Know what I mean? Like, if he would have kept landing that right hand, he would have got the knockout. But he ain't take the fight. Like, come on, yo. We got to keep this shit 200 all around board. Africa, I like you. You know, I think you can do good and do more better. But, no, when you listen to your coach, you sink the outcome. And then you start to abandon what your coach was telling you. It's the same thing we seen with Boots and Bozy. No, Bozy telling him, yo, you getting hit caught with all this stupid ass dumb shit, bro. Like, we ain't trained for this. Put your motherfucking hands up, block this shit, and get this shit popping. What did he do? Go back out there and do the same thing. You know, this is, and that's the only part I be hating. Hey, you hear me, bro? This the only part I be hating about fighters is, oh, I had ring rush, or I had a bad performance. No, nigga, you wasn't listening to your corner. But that's number one for your excuse. But number two is, give that fighter some motherfucking props for coming in, putting on a fight, giving you a tough obstacle. I hate when they say styles make fights. No, the fuck it don't. It's you going in there and you adapting. We never seen Floyd complain. You understand? And if niggas say Floyd lost, Floyd went back and rematched the guy right after and beat the shit out of him. That's the difference between Floyd. We seen it with Canelo. Put respect on that man's name. We seen it with Charlo. Put respect on that man's name. You understand me? And it's just like right now, it's just I don't know. It's just so much There's so much fuckery going on in boxing, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy how, and even how, like Navarrete, you fighting at what? It was like 130. He was fighting at 130, right? How you coming 30 pounds overweight? This nigga like 66 pounds on fight. And bro, in Vegas, anywhere you go, I think it's a 15, 21% rehydration clause. Yo, this motherfucker came in 160. It blew my mind when I heard it. I said, damn, this nigga 160. But no, I like Navarrete. He a dog. You know, it just shows levels, and it shows that Oscar Valdez is just a gatekeeper for Top Rank right now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He get paid good money. You know, he got a chin, you know, but it's a difference when he's fighting a fighter that's 160. And you like, but this fight at 130, yeah, it's a big difference, you know. But hey, you signed up for it. And if you allowed it to happen, there's no excuses. That's why I tell people, like with Dev, you lost. So when you lost, you can't blame the PDs. You told the nigga you want to fight. So you fight, you know? But you the nigga that's on PDs because you dealing with a well-known cheater, you know? But like I tell people, man, to each his own. You know, like I say, me here, you know, we always gonna get, you know, shadow banned. You know, that's why, you know, we cook up everywhere else, you know. I've been falling back trying to get a lot of collecting data lately, you know, and find out like what the fuck is going, because I gotta speak facts. This shit is all facts, no opinions, you know what I mean? But no, I can understand what other people think, you know? I can understand what other people think. But true boxing fans already know, like, bro, if I sign to a promotional company for 2 to 3 fights, and you promised me a championship fight, a title fight, a unification fight, and the first 2 fights you gave me, the first person you played me because you knew he had an eye surgery, so I end up getting David Avenesian. Now y'all want to, now y'all want to compare me and Bud Crawford, our performances. All right, Bud knocked him out in the 6th. Boots sent him to the hospital in the 5th. The nigga had a broken nose, broken jaw, broken rib, 2 broken ribs. He went to the hospital. That's an ass whooping. Know what I mean? But you can't compare that. That's number 1. Number 2, you know, you end up getting him his situation. You know, shout out to Karen. You know, but Karen deserved it. You know, and I said it. I said, Boots, no shout out to you for fighting mandatories, making an obligation again. And what I peeped from this is a lot of people don't really want to fight their mandatories, so they got their promoters creating lies. And Turkey, like Turkey, you got to be about your word, bro, because you told that nigga, yo, you sign over to Eddie, I'm gonna get you that Crawford fight. He did that. He beat Abenesian, and we still didn't get the Crawford fight. But that's why this where it comes, where Eddie in the suit come from, a snake in the suit. That 2.2 million you could have gave to Brian Norman. I mean, it's just a champ. It's a unification. So stop worried about your fighter, because you know your fighter's going to do the numbers here in Philly. Worry about your fighter, why? Because the pay-per-views is going to happen. But I always said it. No, I don't know why Boots signed to Eddie. He should have stood. No, he was fucking with Karen Duncan. He was fucking with Showbox. He should have stood over there and signed with PBC. He could have got the every fight. You know, because like right now we just watched. The guy on the Porterway podcast talking about Boots was supposed to fight Fendora, which was a fucking lie. You understand me? It was Charlo. Charlo went up to fight Canelo, right? Am I right or wrong, right? Charlo went up to fight Canelo, and they stripped Charlo and gave who the IBF title? Who they gave the IBF title to? All right, Tim Tszyu. Who was Tim Tszyu opponent? Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was supposed to fight Boots or Tim Tszyu. So Keith Thurman ain't choose to fight Boots, he choose to fight Tim Tszyu. So Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman fight since November of 2023 was a done deal. In November of 2023, Keith Thurman was supposed to fight Boots or who? Exactly. Thank you. But right now it's just like people just making up lies and just throwing monkey wrenches in the motherfucking game and having people think something else when it's not really that. You understand me? And that's why I tell people, stop listening to these people, stop listening to these commentators, because they're going to defend their promotional company. And you can't ask a biased person for an opinion because he's not giving facts. He's giving opinion protecting certain people. You understand me? That's why me personally, I stay away from these suckers, man, because they don't be telling the truth. They ain't got nothing. You understand me? They ain't got nothing. They don't be telling the truth. They don't be hitting it off like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all true facts about things. You watch everybody else do the same fuck. Everybody run around and do what? Everybody run around and do what? All right then, man. You hear me? Well, I'm gonna get at y'all, man. I'll get at y'all live later. She's still contributing. You'll find staff that lovingly encourage you to grow each